What's up, everybody? Today I am feeling slightly under the weather, but I'm still gonna make a video. So, as I mentioned in previous blogs, or vlogs, or pogs, we moved into a new house. You saw me washing dishes in a few videos back, or sitting on a new couch, or whatever, old new couch. But we moved. We're no longer in the apartment that you saw in past videos. One cool thing about us moving, among many cool things, but one thing I really am excited about is we took what used to be our coffee station in the apartment and I was able to turn it into my own little tiki bar corner. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. It's my tiki 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 bar. It's my tiki 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 bar, where the birds are drunk and so am I. It's my tiki 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 bar. Now, before we get too far into that, just a quick little bit about my love for tiki things. So, first and foremost, Trader Sam's, Grog Grotto, and really the Polynesian Resort as a whole. First time I stepped foot in both of those, I fell in love and was like, this is amazing. It just was comfortable. It was paradise. It felt nice. Little sad moment. My dad passed away a couple years ago, and he was very much about being on a beach. He was a parrot head, super into Jimmy Buffett. And so I think that a lot of my love kind of between falling in love with it when I was at Disney World and then having a way to latch on to my dad and the memory of my dad. I love tiki stuff now. I love island beachy stuff. I'm all about it. It's awesome. So I'm really excited about my tiki bar. I'm going to show you some of it. All right, so right here is my little, what I have so far of my tiki bar, and some shoes. So this is super awesome. I'm super proud of it. I'm going to kind of go through some of the contents so you know what we're dealing with and what some of it means to me, and hopefully it'll be interesting to you. Let's do it. So we're gonna start at the top here. And actually my mom just moved out of her house, and so I got this in the move, a Margaritaville blender. Thought it was awesome, wanted to keep one. So that's sitting on top. This is our current alcohol selection, which isn't much. That's something that I really have to improve on now that we have gotten the decorating done with, but I have some blue Curacao, which, if you know, that's obviously essential to tiki drinks. 2 bottles of rum. One is absolutely empty, one has very little in it. I am keeping them there to look good, and then I just bought some bitters and some grenadine at Walmart the other day. And here's our piñata and little sombrero. We got this for my wife's cousin who lives with us for her birthday a couple years ago, or a year ago, something like that. So that's our top shelf. Now let's go to the bottom. Okay, so not really the bottom, mid shelf. Sorry, I misspoke. But we'll start with the least cool leading up to the most cool. So this is our second rung, and these 3 little guys. There we go. I got them at Target. Allie and I walked in the other day to get some bar supplies and realized their summer stuff was out on the dollar stop and it was all tiki. And so we picked it up, and I mean, these little guys are pretty cool, pretty nice ceramic tiki mugs. Generic, not as cool as some of the other stuff and not as cool as some of the stuff I intend on getting, but I'll show you each of these. Oops, I'm gonna break something though. So there are those, and eventually that whole shelf will be filled with mugs. For right now, in the middle, I have this that a student gave me at the end of last school year. Now, my 2 coolest tiki mugs are up next, and we'll start with my Chewbacca Geeky Tiki. Got this on sale actually on clearance at Box Lunch, which is a super cool store owned by the people that do Hot Topic, and they have a lot of really cool Disney and Star Wars and Marvel stuff. So we got that. That's pretty cool. And then this one's my favorite so far. This is from Jock Lindsay's Hanger Bar. It's a little bit dirty on the bottom, sorry about that. But yeah, it's from Jock Lindsay's, and I think it's like the Cool Headed Monkey or something like that. That was one of the things, our honeymoon, our Disney moon trip, that was one of the things that I was like, I'm getting that mug. No questions asked, we're doing it. And now, this next time we go, there are 2 Tiki-esque mugs at Galaxy's Edge that by the time we go the next time, it'll be open at Disney World, and I'm gonna have to buy them. And my plan was to actually spend a ton of money and buy every Trader Sam's mug this trip, but now I think I'm gonna spend the money and buy the Star Wars ones, and I really want the Rancor Teeth Flight, but also, these little swizzles here, we went to a place here in well, not here, I don't live in Arlington, but in Arlington, Texas, called Four Kahunas. I'll do a video there sometime. We went for my birthday. I just wanted to kind of experience it, hang out, but it's really cool. There's some Tiki Tony stuff. I'm gonna try and get a video with the Kahunas, the guys that own it, and do some fun stuff there. But we got those swizzle sticks when we went for my birthday, and in our Mai Tais. Awesome place. If you're in Arlington, go stop by Four Kahunas. It's right in the downtown area, and it's awesome. You'll love it. I'm gonna be in Arlington a lot this summer, I think, so I'll stop by a couple times, but I'm gonna try and do one really cool video there. But it's awesome, great tiki bar, great atmosphere, great drinks, great bartenders. Loved it across the board, hands down, loved it. All right, so I'm gonna kind of show you all of this. I don't know who put this shot glass here. That actually doesn't go here yet because I don't have the space. So I'm gonna get down on this level. This is, I found these at TJ Maxx. It's a Tommy Bahama set actually, and the wicker on it was really cool. Thought it fit my tiki bar vibe, so bought them for a very discounted price from what you would normally find it. And then these little like sword toothpicks were actually my wife's grandparents before they moved out, and I said I wanted them, and they let me have them. So various types of really Spanish swords, but they're like toothpick type things. But so right now it's sitting there. Once I get more stuff, it'll be somewhere on here still. These are from Target as well. This is actually like almost the exact same as this big fella, but it's a cute little plant thing. And there's obviously that's the same as the big mug, and then this Tiki Time sign. And then these are really cool. I got these from my mom when she moved out. They were my dad's, and really he got them from his mom, who got them from his uncle James, who got them from Japan. These are crystal, and they're etched or engraved with bamboo. I thought they fit really well, so I have this set. I'm probably gonna like split it up between me and my sister because she wants some. And then this bottom, this table part, just so you know, because it looks really dirty because we used to do coffee on it and it got super messy. I'm gonna stain, make it look really nice. So that will eventually not be as gross as it is right now. So apologies for that. And then I have my tools. I have this H wine topper for my family name. This was my dad's bottle opener, can opener tool. My mom gave me that. Then I have my strainers right here for when I make drinks. So that is that middle section. Uh-oh, you don't want to see my hair. Got to pull my hood back up. So this bottom shelf has some wine. It's got a little wine holder thing. And it also has a box of koozies. A lot of them are Star Wars because people know I'm a Star Wars nerd, and koozies are cheap or free, and they give me a bunch of them. we got some drink umbrellas at Target, and then some little plates that say "Get your tiki on." I'm sure we'll use them at some point this summer for a party. And then I guess right now the coolest thing on this bottom shelf is these. We got these at Be Our Guest. We got the specialty beverage that's non-alcoholic, and just to get these realistically and do something special. So yeah, these are super cool, and they sit on the bottom of our bar, and one day I'm sure we will use them for somebody's beverages, but at the moment they just kind of sit there. All right, so before I end this video on my tiki bar, I have one really cool thing. This is the pièce de résistance of my tiki bar, and it has a really cool story. So this last piece of my tiki bar is super cool and actually kind of crazy, because my parents several years ago picked this piece up at an antique store for maybe like 15 bucks. And it wasn't until a few years later, a couple years ago, I had a friend who was on tour who came through, and he was like, "Do you know what this is?" And I was like, "It's a stool. I don't know." I thought he was gonna tell me that we were using it wrong or something. And he was like, "Is this a Whitco?" And I was like, "I have no idea what that means." And he was like, "This is a Whitco," and offered me money for it. Was like, "I'll take this." Found out he's into all things tiki bar, and looked it up, realized we had a genuine Whitco piece, and how much that actually was going for online, and thought it was cool that my parents got it for $15. Well, my mom moved, doesn't really have space in her new place for it, and so I was like, "Can I have the Whitco stool to put in our tiki bar?" So here is our genuine Whitco stool. So yeah, this is our Whitco. I'm gonna try and get a couple of angles, baby monitor wire. Yeah, that's my Whitco stool, and I'm super proud of it. And that's our tiki bar sign we bought at Target as well. So that's my tiki tiki bar. That's my tiki tiki bar. That is all I wanted to do today. Show you my tiki tiki bar. Thank you guys for watching. I promise videos will be coming out more regularly, and I'm super excited for what I have coming up. I know I say that every video, but I promise it's gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff that means that people will watch my video, and we'll see you real soon.